Hello and welcome to another edition of National Focus. I'm Kimani St. Coming up, the President of Dominica visits charities, government senators supports the 2013-2014 budget, and the Dominica Festivals Commissions officially launches the 17th edition of the World Creole Music Festival. Stay with us for details of these and other stories after the break.
Hey, I had a good time in town last week with a pretty girl, man.
Hey, carry me next time when you're going now.
Where we get paid Friday, we gonna go.
Careful, they might catch AIDS.
AIDS? Them girl pretty. Them girl can't get AIDS,
I
man.
think it's only ugly women have AIDS. Anybody could get it. If you get sick, what you can tell your wife?
Hey, your wife, come in.
Hey, change the topic. Change the topic.
Your family depends on you. Don't take home AIDS.
Scary! Everything just shaking and making big creaky noises.
Earthquakes, big and small, take place in the Caribbean at least 10 times a year.
The dishes rattling and falling and breaking, then Vanna started to scream.
All I could think to do was shout, "Get outside, get out!"
Earthquakes, hazards, take control, reduce your loss. If an earthquake hits, what can you do? Get down, get under an item of furniture like a table. Hold on and stay there until the quake passes. Find out lots more about earthquakes and other hazards at your local disaster office. A message from your National Disaster Office and SIDERA.
The facts as they are, brought to you every day. Only on GIS Channel 7.
Welcome back. The Dominica Festivals Commission officially launched the 17th edition of the World Creole Music Festival at Crazy Coconuts on Monday. Minister for Tourism, Honorable Ian Douglas, says the World Creole Music Festival has been a major contributor to tourist arrivals on the island. He says this year's festival is significant as Dominica celebrates 35 years of independence.
This year, we want to enforce the World Creole Music Festival as part of Dominica's 35th anniversary of independence. Friends and colleagues, the festival is a major part of our efforts to use our culture and the arts to stimulate our tourism sector and the tourism industry. The event was conceived as a means of increasing visitor arrivals during the early part of the official tourism season and to create greater linkages between tourism and culture. For us, this is a major tourism imperative, as we use the festival to draw more visitors to experience our dynamic tourism product offerings.
The tourism minister commended the government of Dominica for being a major contributor to the event since its inception and praised the work of the DDA and the DFC as well as other stakeholders for their efforts in making the event successful over the years.
A big thank you to the government of Dominica, our presenting sponsor, who spends close to $1 million, 780,000 or thereabouts in that region every year to ensure that the festival is a reality. To the Discover Dominica Authority and to our gold sponsor, Digicel, the Bigger Better Network, for providing the support to stage the World Creole Music Festival. I want to also applaud the staff of the Dominica Festivals Committee and the board members also, and the Discover Dominica Authority for putting in so much effort and generating so much enthusiasm towards the festival in the face of many challenges faced to produce such a major undertaking.
Colin Piper, chairman of the DFC, in his overview of the event over the past years, gave credence to the individuals who conceptualized the festival. However, he says since its inception, the DFC has worked to rejuvenate the event to suit changes in time.
And for 17 years, this festival has stood the test of time. The format conceptualized is virtually the format used today. This is a testament to individuals and institutions that plan the initial festival and those who have painstakingly provided stewardship along the way. However, the ways in which people recreate and are entertained have changed, and so too have the ways in which one promotes and one advertises. So in that regard, the World Creole Music Festival has transitioned in the sense you will see some of the ways in which the creative around the festival has been rejuvenated to promote the festival.
Piper gave 2011 statistics of the event, calling it an economic stimulant. He encouraged corporate citizens to give their full support to ensure the event's continuity.
The festival is an economic success, meaning that it is an enabler, a stimulator of economic activity. And in the reunion year of 2008, the World Creole Music Festival stimulated some 8 times what the government put in by way of investment. And I draw parallels to 2008 because in 2013, whereas 2008 was the 30th anniversary of independence, in 2013 we'll be celebrating Dominica's 35th anniversary of independence. And so I take this opportunity to impress upon the businesses who will benefit from the increased activity around this festive time to show their corporate citizenship and partner with the World Creole Music Festival by contributing cash and kind.
The lineup was announced in part, and the list is expected to be completely confirmed within the next 2 weeks. Night 1 of the festival will feature Trinidadian soca king Machel Montano. We will also see performances from Dominica's Triple K Global and New Look of Haiti. Night 2 will feature Jamaican dancehall reggae star Busy Signal, Bracket of Nigeria, Dominica's Cadence All-Stars with Fitzroy Williams, and the French Zouk All-Stars featuring Patrice Hallman, Orlane, Alex Alexis, and Jean-Marc Ferdinand will also grace the stage. Night 3 will feature the legendary Kassav along with Karimi, Latin star Tito Puente Jr., and Dominica's Calypso sensations Hunter, Daddy Chest, The Bob, Tasha P, and King Dice. The event is celebrated as part of Dominica's independence celebration with the government of Dominica as headline sponsor. Digicel has been a gold sponsor since 2005. Budget debates continued on Monday when government senators Honorable Ivor Stevenson and Honorable Alvin Bernard made their remarks about the 2013-2014 budget, which totals over $400 million. Honorable Stevenson, parliamentary representative for the Grand Fork constituency, described the financial plan as totally achievable.
This year's budget, under the command of our great leader, Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit, will surely transform the social and economic well-being of the people of this country. That's why, Madam Speaker, estimates of expenditure for the financial year 2013-2014 amounting to $474,757,418 has been crafted to eradicate poverty and hunger, to continue to achieve early childhood, primary and secondary education, and ensure environmental sustainability, among other Millennium Development Goals. In my opinion, Madam Speaker, this budget can be described as objective, strategic, timely, and most of all, achievable.
Honorable Stevenson referred to this year's budget theme of building on previous gains. He went on to list a few of those gains.
The Melville Hall Airport upgrade. And Madam Speaker, time after time, we hear so many persons who arrive in Dominica speak about the late arrivals into Dominica. They speak of the time that they come into Dominica because of the night landing facilities and because of the fact that they can no longer remain in Antigua and Barbados as has been in the past. We see also, Madam Speaker, the Melville Hall Airport new fire station, the West Coast Highway, which is now known as the E.O. Leblanc Highway, the Point Michel sea defense. And Madam Speaker, we know that the challenges that the people of Point Bichel faced, especially at this time around when we're in the hurricane season and we have sea surges. We know right now, Madam Speaker, that the people who are residing along the coast in the Point Bichel area, where these new sea defense measures have been put into consideration, that these people are feeling much more comfortable and are sleeping much happier because of the safety that exists in that area. The Dominica State College, the Dominica State House, just a few hundred feet away from us. All these, Madam Speaker, are some beautiful edifices that have been constructed in this country to uplift and to upgrade the beauty of this country.
Meanwhile, Senator Honorable Alvin Bernard described the budget as evidence of a movement to the next level. He described the next level as involving Dominica's current stage compared to where it aims to be.
Where you ought to be essentially refers to the prerequisites for development, the prerequisites for achieving the goals that you have set yourself. Modernizing your laws, the administration, in that case the public sector, ensuring that you have the necessary fiscal parameters so that you have the wherewithal to achieve your goals. Where you want to be speaks to that vision that we said we want a Dominica where every man, woman and child, young or old, Kalinago or Negro, white or otherwise, would have the opportunity and the privilege to achieve their dreams and to ably look after themselves and their family and have a contending.
In more news, the President, His Excellency Eliud Williams, paid a special visit to the infirmary on Monday. The infirmary is one of the many beneficiaries of the President's Charities Foundation, Inc., which hosts an annual charity dinner to raise funds for such institutions. According to the President, this visit marked the fulfillment of a promise he made to the institution's director last December.
I promised your director then that I would visit again, particularly because a number of the residents had indicated that they would like to see the President more often. So while I couldn't promise we would be here very regularly, I did promise that I would come back at least once. So essentially, this visit is really to make good, if one could put it that way, on that promise which was made last December.
President Williams met and greeted the residents. His Excellency also took a tour of the housing facilities as he examined the building. The President recognizes the importance of giving back to the elderly as they made their contributions to the development of the country throughout their younger days. His Excellency commended the staff of the infirmary for their efficient work in maintaining the institution.
As I said last year and have said before, the management and staff of the home really must be commended for the work that you do here. You really do very good work. The place is always well kept, well maintained. The residents look in very good shape, and it is always a pleasure to be associated with this kind of effort, because taking care of the elderly means you are really taking care of persons who have made their contribution to us, and now that they are not able to participate actively in the development of the country, it is only fair that we devote some quality time to them and give back in a way some of what they have given.
President Williams donated an array of much-needed supplies to the infirmary. He promised to pay another visit in December. And in related news, Dominica's head of state, His Excellency Eliud Williams, chose Monday, July 29th, months ahead of his annual visit to local charities, to visit the Operation Youthquake in Savannah Park. As was the case with his visits to some of the other local charities which he patronizes, His Excellency said his visit was a follow-through on his promise to return to the institution last December. One of the residents informed the president that they are being kept busy during the holidays with a series of field trips, discussion sessions, and dance classes. The youth explained that in this way, they will have something substantial to take with them into the new academic year come September. The president had the opportunity to interact with the young persons. Upon his arrival, he encountered them playing games of cricket and cards. His Excellency chatted with one of the residents about the youth's interest in the game of cricket.
So tell me a little about your cricket.
I play cricket for my school in Grandford already.
You play cricket for school in Grandford?
And I make plenty, I make many runs.
Scored a lot of runs. So that means you're a frontline batsman.
Yes, sir.
So bat what number?
Like third.
Right. Right.
And I bat in third because they want me to make runs.
Very important position.
It wasn't all easy.
Nearing the end of his visit, His Excellency was presented with eggs from the Operation Youthquake farm. He donated a stock of cleaning supplies to the institution. One appreciative young man voiced his gratitude to the president for the visit.
And to thank you for coming, taking your precious time to visit us, and to thank you for coming here safely, and hope you drive safely going back. There's that and to say. Just thank you.
President Williams indicated that his next stop would be to pay a visit to former President Dr. Liverpool. And participating stores, hotels, and other businesses will use the weekend of Friday, August 2nd to Sunday, August 4th, 2013 to give discounts, offer promotion, and put together special packages as part of Shop Dominica 2013. Spearheaded by the Dominica Association of Industry and Commerce, the Dominica Hotel and Tourism Association, the Discover Dominica Authority, and the Dominica Manufacturers Association, Shop Dominica is aimed at enticing shoppers to take advantage of attractive offers during that weekend. President of the DAIC, Lillian Piper, says the activity is being organized as a means of stimulating spending during this time of year.
This is an event for everyone. Okay, it's an event. When we originally wrote the concept and even wrote to government, we mentioned that the beneficiaries were going to be our local persons, nationals living everywhere in the Caribbean. We also are focused on trying to get the euro in from Martinique and Guadeloupe, from our diaspora living over there, as well as the French nationals. We did some research and we found out that they come here to shop. They like to come here. Funnily enough, you'd think that they have everything where they are, but they like our brands. There are certain brands that we have that they really enjoy, and their euro goes further. So everybody's trying to maximize their dollar, you know. So what we found too is that we did, like we said, we did the research and we also did a survey. So businesses were very vocal in what they wanted as part of Shop Dominica, and persons were very vocal in what they wanted as part of Shop Dominica.
She gave an in-depth look at the idea behind Shop Dominica.
The idea behind it is that for those who have lived abroad, or even when we watch TV, we see the ads on Black Friday. The day after Thanksgiving, every business in America knows that that is a shopping day. And every person in America knows that that is the day that they're going to go shopping, Christmas shopping. They're going to get that fridge they've always wanted. They're going to get a sewing machine. They're going to do whatever.
She says over 160 local businesses participated in last year's event. This year's participants include Jay's Limited, HHV We Church and Company Limited, Save-A-Lot, J. Astafan and Company Limited, and the Glam Group, among others.
113 called and said, hey, can I be a part of it? But there were so many others. And the idea is not really to register your business or what have you. It's the same concept as Black Friday. You know that this time is coming, August 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. You basically just prepare your stock, prepare your discounts, and advertise and promote the fact that you are that you're giving people discounts. And buyers will come, shoppers will come.
In addition to daytime shopping, Nighttime activities will be organized in partnership with the DHTA for the enjoyment of visitors to the island. Secretary of the DHTA, Renee Whitchurch-Ed, says the DHTA is organizing a bar crawl to allow visitors and locals to enjoy their night experience.
The concept of this is basically just to get people to move around, to go out, try a restaurant, try a bar that you have not tried before, you know. Just get around. You don't have to drive, you know. You can get on this bus, you can have a couple drinks, you know, you can have a good dinner, and you can get back and you can drive. You can park your vehicle at Crazy Coconuts if you're from the south. You can park your vehicle, you know, at the bayfront, and you can just move around a bit. So that would be the bar crawl, which is the DHD is trying to put on.
Nice.
She called on business owners who have not yet gotten involved to participate.
This is not something where a participant has to go into extra investments apart from marketing, maybe what they want to sell. This is about getting stock off your shelves, you know, getting people to come into your establishment to know about your business, and it's just a time for
giving back to customers.
To the customers.
Shop Dominica has been marketed to Dominicans and citizens of Guadeloupe and Martinique. And that's all for the English segment of the news. We now join Mc Pherson St. Luce for Creole highlights.
Allô tout le monde, bienvenue à cette nouvelle en créole. Non moi c'est Mc Pherson St. Luce. Premièrement, le gouvernement Dominique commence les usines café en 1 mile en Guantas. Parole celle-là sortie du Premier ministre Honorable Roosevelt Skerritt. C'est le Premier ministre Skerritt. Les usines celle-là qui ont une capacité pour processer 2000 tonnes de café par l'année. Honorable Skerritt fait parole en parlement qui compare développement café, 25 acres café déjà établis et bien plus que 10 000 plants à café préparés pour distribution. En même temps aussi, une compagnie qui registre ici, Nature Island Coffee, établit une compagnie neuf et puis ça Venezuela. Compagnie ça a déjà reçu 11,2 millions de dollars hors Alba Bank pour financer le projet ça. Habitants Dominica aussi tapé assistance, réhabilitation, l'occasion café et puis aussi financer ça qui neuf. À la nouvelle, le gouvernement Dominique a tiré finance à ses affaires l'argent pour divers bagailles de développement en Dominique. Parole celle-là sortie du ministre Public Works, Honorable Ribbon Blackmore.
Nous avons expérimenté un bagaille bien grave en passant avec Williams. Nous faisons un bagaille temporaire pour nous passer en bypass. So, nous avons tapé l'argent pour nous mettre en plus bon structure en place. Tout ce que nous avons commencé pour mettre un bagaille en place, pour faire cette bagaille ça par rapport à ça fait d'accord. Nous avons mis des box corporate ici. Et aussi, moi, c'est le gouvernement ça bien sérieux en effort pour manger chimie et battre chimie. Quand on traverse aussi avec coq, nous avons mis des clétés avec coq, chimie avec coq. Aussi, nous avons un programme où nous avons mis des clétés en pays. Puis passer presque 3 000 street lights. On peut pour faire cette toute place en éclaté. So là où ça va prendre place, on peut même pas parler, on pas faire pour marketing, pour jouer en payant $4 millions à mettre en place pour qu'il y ait un canot pour transporter produits farmers pour l'autre pays pour sa vendre. Et bien, c'est un bagage qui est bien pour nous, Dominique.
Ministre Agriculture a adressé maladie citrus greening disease. Parole celle-là sorti du officier quarantine ministre Agriculture Ryan Ansem. Et puis finalement, il y a un agrément pour continuer bonne relation là qui a existé entre Embassy l'Amérique et puis Bibliothèque Rousseau. Si en bibliothèque là
nous éliminer toutes ces plants citrus là qui étaient des maladies. Et nous les remercions police avec extension avec tous ces monde Point Michel là qui travaillent avec nous joindre avec eux d'accord nous allons faire programme ça là c'est un programme pour nous garder comment nous allons soutenir citrus industry avec c'est police avec tout le monde travaille bien pour pour nous faire programme ça en Pointe-Michel. Nous avons fait un petit programme à la plaine, là nous éliminer tous ces plans qui sont malades, et nous en Ouest qui a fait ça. So, nous avons tout le monde Dominique pour travailler avec le ministre agriculteur parce que le programme là même c'est pour nous garder comment nous ça sustain citrus industry. Et nous avons le programme là c'est pour garder comment nous avancer en citrus industry. Nous parlons de maladies venir détruire pour nous dire nous pas de citrus pour nous faire squash nous pour nous mettre ça en petit broth nous. So le programme ça c'est un programme qui est bien bon et nous regarder comment nous ça contre les maladies ça là pour nous les citrus pour l'année et century pour venir. So si nous pas faire ça maladie a même qui détruire tout citrus nous nous des monde travailler ministre agriculteur c'est planter pour pas ni mener plan en les familles pour travailler avec nous nous citrus education programme nous ça au plan sans maladie avec plan pour qui résistant contre CTV parce que pas seulement citrus greening il y a d'autres maladies comme CTV qu'on phytophthora nous travailler avec qui ça tuer citrus là aussi.
Et puis finalement, il y a un agrément pour continuer bonne relation là qui a existé entre Embassy l'Amérique et puis bibliothèque aux zones. Si en bibliothèque la learning, relation ça là qui va représenter si pour Embassy là pour section American Corner en bibliothèque là. En novembre l'année 2009, Embassy l'Amérique financier $20,000 pour établir section ça là en institution là. Ambassadeur l'Amérique pour Caraïbes, Larry Palmer, si agrément là à ce compte l'Amérique pendant le ministère de l'Éducation, Honorable Peter Saint-Jean, si à ce compte gouvernement Dominique, l'Amérique bien content que Dominique, ça a bénéficié en bas programme Salam. Messieurs, mesdames, ça c'est tout pour nouvelles en créole pour à présent. Non moins, c'est Mc Pherson St. Au revoir.
Next, find out about the necessity of rest.
Look.
Wow.
Don't buy condoms at the age.
You need condoms. And this little girl, she's so young. One of her parents knows about this.
Who is this?
This big woman.
I like them big too.
What?
What? What's going on today? Everybody buying condoms.
Caribbean women are protecting themselves. Join them now.
It takes twice as long for people to heal if they're chronically stressed compared to those who are more relaxed. Rest is one of the cornerstones of good health, and chances are you're not getting enough. So here's how to. 2 or 3 minutes of sustained mental quiet after an hour of work can do wonders. Every day, take yourself out of your daily routine. Every week, take a Sabbath, and every month, a massage. And that's all for this edition of National Focus. We always welcome your suggestions and comments. Drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm or visit our website at news.gov.dm. Friend us on our Facebook page and be sure to like our GIS Dominica fan page. You can also catch up on past National Focus newscasts on our GIS Dominica YouTube channel. On behalf of the entire news production team, I'm Kimani St. Thanks for watching.